Hello everyone. Today we'll be going through IGCSE physics and the main topic is making measurements, and this video is measuring length and volume. We will be covering this topic according to the syllabuses of Cambridge, Edexcel, AQA and Oxford, and you will have to go through these three videos which are already there in the playlist, and you can refer these videos. Measuring measurements in physics. What are the measurements? Basically, measurement is how we translate the physical world into data. We are measuring, for example, a length or volume accurately in the lab, and different equipments we are using for measurements. Measuring the physical world. So, physics starts with the measurements, turning observations into numbers. We are taking readings from meter rod, thermometer, so many things, mass meter, and key quantities which we measure are length, volume, mass, and time. Strong forces of attraction between particles, we are measuring that also. So, precision matters. Even a small error can change. So these are the things which in physical world we they are affecting our life, and we are measuring those things. Measurements help us turn our observations of the physical world into meaningful and quantifiable data. Then we are using different tools for measurement and measuring length. We are using like ruler, centimeter, and millimeter marks are there, and uncertainty, keep in mind, plus minus zero point 0.5 millimeter if our smallest measurement is of millimeter. Then meter rule up to 1 meter, and read at eye level to avoid parallax. So at eye level we are taking the measurements. Vernier calipers for small diameters, we are using vernier calipers to find the diameter of a ball, or to find the diameter of a wire, those type of things, and accuracy is plus minus 0.01 centimeter, so hundredth part of a centimeter. Micrometer screw gauge is having thousandth part of centimeter accuracy, so micrometer screw gauge is more accurate, but it is used for very small objects. Micrometer screw gauge is normally used to measure the uh, diameter of a thin wire. From simple rulers of micrometers to micrometers, each tool increases precision. Always ensure your eye is level with the scale to avoid parallax error. These are the important instructions for your practical side also. Liquids and irregular solids, we are measuring using measuring cylinder to measure these liquids, and we have to read the lower meniscus. For this one, read bottom of the meniscus, and you should be at eye level as shown in the diagram. Beaker or pipette for rough or exact volumes. Common mistakes which we are doing these to use by when we are using these type of things. So reading from top of meniscus or at an angle. So if we are not at eye level, and if we are reading the upper meniscus, then it will be issue. Then always read the volume at the bottom of the meniscus and at eye level. That's how you ensure reliable readings. Further, we can go through finding volume of irregular and regular solids. Regular solids, we are using a formula like volume of a cube is L cube, volume of a rectangle will be volume length into width into height, and cylinder will be pi r square h. So for regular shapes, we are using mathematical formulas, and for irregular shapes, we are using displace method. And drop object in water. How we are using displacement method? First of all, we will be taking liquid in a measuring cylinder and take reading. Say, for example, it is 50, then we will drop solid inside it and we will take another reading. Say it is 60, so the difference between these two readings will be the volume of the solid which we inserted in the liquid. So measure rise in water level, and that will be volume of the object. For irregular shapes, let water do the work, and the volume of the water displaced equals the object's volume. Now, to improve the accuracy, precision, and these are like common errors. Avoid parallax error by reading at eye level. Use instruments with smaller scale deviance and repeat readings. Take average of the readings and record units and uncertainty. For example, this one, Earth's uncertainty, you will have to record. Accuracy in physics is not about being perfect, it is about minimizing error. Repeat, record, and always include uncertainties also. So we are done with this topic. Making measurements is the main topic. You will have to go through all three videos which are available in the playlist. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye.